Hey guys, it's Laura. Thank you so much for joining me back on my channel. So I thought while the lighting wasn't great because it's starting to get a bit dark here tonight, I would film my 2016 inventory of my makeup. So I've dated it to today's date, which is the 26th of January when I'm filming this. It might not be posted today, but that's when I've gone through all my products and wrote this giant list. So I've broken them up into little categories, and I've just sort of done an overall amount for each one. So what I want to do is sort of run through this list. I'm going to keep it updated maybe every 6 months or so, just to see how I'm going, to make sure my collection's not getting too excessive, which I think it is at the moment. So what I like to do is sort of set myself maybe a few targets for areas where I'm a little bit excessive, to see maybe if I can work through some of those products or add them to my project, use it up if I need to later in the year. This is in no way, and same with all my collection videos, is to boast or show off my products. It's purely for myself as sort of like a diary entry, to be able to keep track of what I have, because I'm doing a lot of panning. So it's in no way to show off or anything, so please don't take it that way. I really hope you don't. So I'll just run through my categories and my numbers. This list is huge. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up here so I look like I'm looking at you as well. So for setting sprays, I currently have 2, which is fine with me. They're both the same one, it's just a backup. Toners, I've got 3. I probably want to work that down to maybe having 1 good one. Eye creams, I've got, so like night creams, I've got 2, I'm okay with that. Remover oils, I've got 2, I'm fine with that because I'm trying both of them at the moment. Packets of wipes, don't hate me, I've got 13. So about 5 are good ones that I use on my face, and the rest are just cheapy ones I pick up when I see on sale, so I'm okay with that. It's not like they go off. Tube masks, so like liquid ones, I have 4. I'd probably like to get that down to 2. Sheet masks, I have 4. I'm okay with that. Sheet masks are one use. I normally pick them up when I see them on sale or something. Foundations, I have 2. It's a backup of my Holy Grail, so that's fine. Concealers, I have 6. I think that's a bit excessive, so I'd probably like to work it down to maybe just having 2 that I like. Primers, I've got 6. That also is a bit excessive, so maybe down to 2 as well. I'm writing down how many I want to have of each topic as we're going, by the way. Eyeshadow primers, I have 3. I'd probably like to get that down to 1 because I don't go through them very much. It takes me quite a while. Eyeshadow palettes that have more than 5 or more shadows in them, I've got 10. I'm okay with that because I collect the palettes, that's fine with me. Blush palettes, I have 2, that's fine with me as well. Liquid lipsticks, paints, like lip paints and lip tints, so the ones that stain your lips, I've got 16. That's fine because I have a bit of a collection of the Maybelline ones, as you know, so I'm okay with that. Lip glosses, I have 5. I probably want to get that down to 2. I don't wear a lot of lip gloss. I only really wear it on certain coloured lipsticks just to sort of make it a bit shiny. Lipsticks and crayons, so lip crayons, I have 13. That definitely needs to be put down. Maybe 7. I don't use a lot of actual cream lipsticks or crayons. I use lots of liquid ones. Eyebrow mascaras, I've only got 1. Eyeliner, I've got 5. That's okay, I'm just sort of trying new eyeliners, trying to learn how to do eyeliner properly. Cream blush, I've got 2. I want that on 0. I don't like cream blushes very much at all, so if I can get my way through them. Individual powder blushes or duos, like little duos, I have 8. I'd like to get that down to maybe 4 because I have my favourites that I sort of keep going back to. Setting powders, both loose and the packed one as well, I have 4. I'd like to get that down to probably 2. Colourpop eyeshadows, so they have their own category. I've got 21. I'm in love with Colourpop shadows. A lot of them are because I bought 3 of the 4 sets up the top there, amongst other little individual ones. I'm fine with that. I collect them. I'm quite okay with collecting them, so that's fine. Loose pigments, I've got 7. I'd probably like to get that down to maybe just 2 ones that I really, really like. Single eyeshadows or the little duo ones, I've got 14. I'd probably like to get that down to around 7. Eyeshadow quads, I have 8. just trying to run through my head what quads I actually really like. There's probably only a few out of that 8. Probably about 4, so we'll put 4. Bronzers, I have 2, that's fine. I don't use a lot of bronzers. I only really use them to do a little bit of contouring because I am so fair. As soon as I put bronzer on me, I go yellow, it doesn't look right. Cream eyeshadow, so either the little stick ones, like the crayon ones, or the pots, like the Maybelline tattoos. I've got 7. I definitely want to get that down to maybe 2 because I know I don't go through them enough. Highlighters, I have 2, I'm fine with that. Brow kits, I've just got the 1. I tend to use a lot of eyeshadow in my brows and then set it with a gel instead of having an actual kit. Mascaras, I've got 3, I'm okay with that. Lip scrubs, I've only got the 1, I'm happy with that, I don't use it a whole lot. Moisturisers, I've got 2, so I'm really happy with that as well. Lip balms, I'm a little bit nervous to count, to be honest, because it's that big tub back there, but I definitely want to cut down on lip balms, so I will count them when I finish filming this and add them onto the end of my list. It makes me a little bit anxious looking at that barrel, so I'll add lip balms on. But I know there's already, I think, 8 in my Project Use It Up 2016 because they are due to go off this year, and I have kept a list. This is how OCD I am, guys. I've kept a list of products that are due to go off and when they're meant to be going off so that I make sure I use them up before they do. Okay guys, thank you very much. Just again, I'd like to make a note that this is not in any means showing off or anything. It's purely a sort of diary entry for myself and for you guys to follow me on my journey of panning. Okay, thanks guys, bye.